Hey Fuzzy family, Melissa here in Thomasville, Georgia on this wonderful Tuesday. I'm so happy to be here with you all. We had a rough week last week, but we made it through and a lot of people did not. So I'm feeling very fortunate, but it's amazing how that was such a huge storm and affected from the coast all the way to the North Carolina mountains. Unbelievable. Anyway, but I'm very happy to be here with you all and I have some new things to share with you. Very excited about, and I'm not even sure it's what I got knitted on. So I brought all my projects, not to overwhelm myself or you, and my camera is sliding down because I just can't really remember what I knitted on. It was when the storm was approaching. I thought, well, I'll just sit and knit a lot. Well, it was unnerving, so like I couldn't really sit still. So I didn't do as much knitting as I thought I would. But I did, however, have a hurricane cast on project. So I will share that with you. So what I'm holding here in front of me is we have a new vendor to us. It is Uncommon Threads, and it is coming from England. We got two bases. This one is Teresa and Deborah. Thank you for watching. And Lynn, hello. This base is Posh Fingering, and it's 70% superwash blue faced. I always say this wrong. Leicester wool. I think that's right. 20% silk and 10% cashmere. It says approximately 400 meters. I think that's about equivalent to 440 yards. And this camera is really sliding. Can y'all tell? Maybe not. Anyway, so we have some really gorgeous. It's a fingering, like I said, although it's on the thicker side, I would say. Let me show you the colors we have. Salty Air is the one I'm holding. It's not quite solid. None of them are really. This is Peat, P-E-A-T, and again, the vendor is Uncommon Thread. We met her at market, and we just kept coming back to her. She had a lovely bases, and we just thought we would go with some different ones, unusual ones, or different to us. Golden Praline. Did I do the green one yet? I don't think I did. Dartmoor. This orange is great. Citrus Peel. I think Cadence might be doing something with that one. This is really pretty. Peony. Who doesn't love a good pink? Now this is, La Fleur, French, La Fleur. Oh, look at this red. Isn't that gorgeous? Just in time for the holidays. Oh, I can't even. Debouchery, Debouchery. And then we've got this little, see the little specks in that one? Spumoni, Spumoni. And then last but not least, this is a really pretty blue. Stonewashed. All right, so that's Uncommon Threads. And then the other base we got from Uncommon Thread, she also has this listed as the same colors, so I won't go through the names because of the same names. Let me slide you back, guys, back up again. This is so funny. And this is a fingering base, but I'm going to show you what I cast on. This was my hurricane yarn. So this is a little thicker. I would almost call it a sport. I'm actually using it as a DK. But I'll just hold up the colors. This is the red, like I said, the same colors, but you can see there's different in the different base. Let me just show you the reds. They're slightly different. Oh, and the pink. Yeah. But to me, it's a real fun base. You can use it, like I said, possibly a DK, do your gauge swatch. I think likely a sport, And maybe a fingering. So it depends on the look you're going. It would similar to using. Oh, that's why I'm wearing this ranunculus today. I was holding a fingering with a suri silk mohair situation, and it would be very similar to just doing this and not having to hold it with anything. So I thought that would be really fun and ranunculus. Then I'm going to show you what I've cast it on. Okay, this I don't know if I told you what this is called. This is called Cocoon. All right, and it is Uncommon Threads Cocoon, 70% silk, 30% extra fine merino. There are approximately 220 yards. So for fingering, it's almost like a half a skein. But if you use it as a DK or sport, more likely a DK, it's about the same yardage that you would get in a skein. So let me show you what I cast on. Here we go. What did I do with it? I've just got way too many projects over here. Is that it? Nope. Here it is. I couldn't remember which project bag I put it in. Sorry. This I am doing. I need to get you a picture of it too. All right, here we go. I'm doing a simple cardigan in this, and I also wanted to show you the other thing that I'm in love with right now. A simple cardigan. I'm doing my increases. It's a raglan sleeve. Let me get you the pattern so I can show you. Sorry, off of my head. So you can see a picture of it. It is called the Everdoon. I want to make sure I'm saying that right. And today it has been, because of the hurricane, we have gotten so many shipments in, so we're just all kind of discombobulated in an excited kind of way. So when I saw this yarn, I thought, oh, I want to make something out of it. The first thought was a ranunculus, but I have a few of them, and I still may make one out of it. But we have another base I'm going to show you. So this is the cardigan I'm making. The Kate Davies design. Let me see. There we go. Very, very simple. But I thought in this furry yarn, that's what you want to call it, that it would be really fun. So I'm going to show you again. Like I said, it's just very simple. It is a raglan sleeve. Can you see it? I can see it. Can y'all see it? Right there. The raglan sleeve. And I'm just doing increases right now. This is the back. And as you can see, I also have my goat, my row counter, because I have to do it 15 times, the increases for the shoulders, the sleeves and the back. And another thing that I have fallen in love with, and I know I talked about it last time, is the balm. This is the black tea and bergamot. It smells so good. So my sweater smells so good while I'm knitting it, and it's just fun because it just smells good. And I don't know if you can tell how much I've used of it, like literally over the weekend since Thursday. Love it. Love it. Smells really good. So it's got me so excited that I'm going to get another one. I think I'm going to try one of the sticks and have it for another project. But then when you open your bag, it just smells so good. So yeah, check out our balms. But anyway, I think this is a project. The yarn's nice to work with. One that I want to keep going to. So I had, I did cast this on Thursday, I want to say, and that's how far I got. So I have been working on that quite a bit. So, all right. So that is the Everdoon. I know I'm going to say that wrong. Everdoon Cardigan. Put that up there. So another thing, two others that I kind of focused on. So y'all don't be like, what was she doing all this time? I can't remember where I left off with you all, but this is the Shona. And I have finished the neck. Unless I want to do the, what am I trying to say? The crochet part. And I may not, because it's a nice little edge there. Can you see it? I mean, I do need to block it, but it's a nice, simple edge. And there's so many things to knit. Like, do I want to slow down and learn something new? Maybe, maybe not. I have finished a sleeve, right? And you can see the edge there. It needs to be blocked, but it's a nice little, it's a finished edge. The sleeve was really cool. I like doing a sleeve that has short rows. so that you don't have all this under here. It's just building it this way. It's kind of cool. So I have the other sleeve to do. I plan to pick it up tonight, because sometimes I feel like that picking up can be intense. So once I have it picked up, I feel like, yeah, it's easy to pick it up then and knit it. And then I'll block it and see where we stand. I do like the lace print. Again, I'm using Echo Baby, which is a lovely yarn. Any DK would work for this. I could show you. Hey, you know what would be cute too? This stuff would be cute in it. The cocoon. Actually, that would be kind of cool with that. But let me show you some other, since I'm showing you a DK project, let me show you this. And again, that was the Shona top. We've got new yarns from Superwash DK from Sweet Georgia. We got their new fall colors, and I will show you real quick. I don't think we've had Gemini. I don't think we've had that. Oh gosh, look at that. Gemini. I go for the ones. Luna. Again, this is DK, 100% merino. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Yeah, there's no nylon in it, and it's 256 yards. Got this pretty one. I think we've had this before. Maybe in another base. Atlantis. Odyssey. So you could do this in that Shona top too. Then we've got this pretty one. Equinox. And then last but not least, Helios. All right. Sweet Georgia and that Superwash DK. Then I wanted to show you, again, since I'm talking about DK, and you could use any of these for the ranunculus. And I'm actually contemplating this in a ranunculus. This is Sweet Georgia Mohair Silk DK. Again, a new base to us. It has 218 yards in it. It is 90% superwash merino, 5% super kid mohair, and 5% silk. Look at those colors. This is strawberry tea, which we've had in different bases, but I love the way how it picks up different. So that's sweet tea, magician. This is equinox. No. Arbutus. That's kind of cool colors. Very earthy. Lichen. L-I-C-H-E-N. Lichen. I show you magician. I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, showed you magician. And then, pine tree. That's really cool. Yeah, I wanted. And that's what happens, is like we get these new yarns in or new colors, and I just want to do something. Strawberry tea would be gorgeous, right? In a ranunculus. Yeah, so I want to just do something with these yarns. All right, so those are the new things I wanted to show you, as well as my projects. And the other one that I spent a lot of time on is my mom's. Yeah, okay. My mom's, wow, agave. Is this the front? No, this is the front. Okay. So the front starts, can you see it? Maybe I hold it up against it. Yeah. Down here at the bottom. And I used some of that stuff when I was knitting this too. It starts at the bottom. So this is the front. And then the back has it on the other side. I don't know if you can see it right here. So I have finished, obviously, the front and back. I've seamed the shoulders and left open the neck, right? And what I'll need to do, I think she has you pick up, right? I have these little markers here when I was knitting it, to indicate where the sleeve will start. So I need to look. I'm just doing regular sleeves on this agave. She's got a couple different, I think a flutter sleeve pick up, and I'm wondering if I can seam it and then pick up and do it in a round. If it's just knitting, I think I could do that, and as long as there's no pattern there. I can't remember, but she actually has you pick up, knitting it flat, and then seaming up into the sleeve. Does that make sense? Yeah, so I'm hoping, my sister right now is planning to come this weekend, and I'm hoping to get this finished so she can bring this to my mom. And beautiful. I love the color. And then speaking of my mom, when I was up there last, I had made her a ranunculus like I'm wearing, and she loves it, but she said she wishes it was a little bit longer. And I'm glad she told me that, because I'm like, Mom, I can fix that. So that's something else I've been working on. I undid the bottom, so it's actually in our goat colorway. So I undid the bind off, and in the meantime, I have this orchid, and I decided to add a stripe in the ribbing. So I got about another inch to do, and she wanted just a couple inches longer. So hopefully I will get this done so my sister can bring that back to my mom too. But this is ranunculus in a longer sleeve, and then a fingering weight. That ranunculus is just, it's awesome. It just, you can just see it in different bases and different fabrics. And sorry, somebody just came in. All right, so let's see. Got that. This is not, oh, sorry, I'm reading my notes, and it's my wrong. My Lord, it's a really old script that I'm looking at. I thought it was the most recent. It is not. I printed it and left it at home. All right, so I can't remember if I worked on this. I don't know that I did since we talked. I'm telling you, that hurricane really, I got to get going on this though, because, right? This is the holiday lights, Christmas in Flux. I believe I'm at my last colors, so I got to pick this back up. I'm hoping, my plan is to get those two, if I can get those off my needle, and then I won't have quite as many projects. But then I just cast on. I just put myself back in that little pickle again. But this one I need to get done. This one, yes, definitely has to move up in my queue. All right. I showed you that one. This one, I think I worked on this a little bit. So when Helene came, my husband and I thought it'd be really cute if we got this alert. It just kind of freaked me out. I'm sitting in our family room with all these windows, and it said, on your phone, an alert for extreme winds, and take shelter, treat it like it was a tornado. And I was going, what? So I threw my knitting down and grabbed this one that I'm getting ready to show you, because it's in the round, and thought, okay, I just need to calm down. It was just sitting there 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night, just waiting for what was going to happen. It was really unnerving. But this is, oh my goodness, wildflower tea. So I've got it in the round. This one's been easy just to pick up and go. When my sister comes this weekend, we'll probably go see a movie, and this one will go in the theater with me. But I don't know if I got much done on this. But this is the wildflower tea. It's a fingering, and I feel like I got to get this done if I want to wear it before it gets cold here. I mean, I'll probably have a while, but this definitely seems like more of a summer top. All right, so the wildflower tea. And then this one is also one that I wanted to get done this season. I don't know that I will. This is the pleated top using Fino. It's a silk wool blend. And so now that I'm in the round, it's just fascinating, this pleat. That's not necessarily a pleat. It's just how it happens is really cool. So now that I'm in the round, I do one round, you knit 5, purl 1, knit 5, and you just do it all the way around. And then the next row, you purl 5, knit 1, and that's what makes these. This stitch is always a knit, and then if I were to reverse it, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. This is always a knit stitch, and then when you reverse it, where I'm purling makes a knit stitch on the other side, so it makes it kind of like an accordion. It's just fascinating how that happens. So I will need to, at some point, undo my provisional cast on, knit it together, seam it, and then I'm guessing pick up for the neck, because, is that right? I'm trying to look and see. I have, it looks like 2 provisionals here. So yes, I think this is the one that had multiple provisional casts on. So yes, I think that's what's going to happen. That one also did, the wildflower one. Maybe I don't, oh, maybe I just did it that way because my yarn got short. I don't know. But anyway, this is lovely, fun, but this also might have to go in hibernation, right? Because it's October 1st. I cannot believe it. October 1st. Oh yeah, so people around Statesboro, they got nailed too with this storm. My kids are there, and they've canceled classes all this week too. So my son is on his way home because why not? What else are you gonna do there? All right, so I showed you that. I still have 2 more, and I don't even think I worked on these. That's what I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry. This is the Pacific Grove top. Grove, yes. Maybe I didn't work on this. That's the wrong side. No, it's not. This is the class we're doing. I'm using Skyland. It's a lovely yarn. It's like a basket weave. Again, the pattern, so I'll separate for the sleeve soon, but the pattern continues, and I'm not sure I'm going to continue it. Because to me, it kind of goes down farther than I'd like it, and I don't want it as long. So, yeah, I got to figure that out. This is a DK weight. Any DK weight yarn would work, but we do have the Skyland that is the pattern is written for. We have several other colors here. So, Pacific Grove top. And again, I think something like that would be nice and a slightly variegated or tonal, if that's what you call it. If some people don't like to knit with solids, and some people like to, but I think the pattern would still show up in something like that because it's actually like a 3D pattern. Like it really pops out. This class starts this weekend, so I probably need to work on this some more. And then, yes, if you can believe, I still have a couple more projects. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is another variegated. Probably, I mean, I think I like it, and I love the color. I love what it's doing. This is the Caitlin Hunter. Wow, it just left me. Oh, Stromboli. This is I mean, for as much lace, the entire thing, right, it's got a pattern. It is so rhythmic. It's not, I don't have to look at the pattern, which is shocking to me. It's very rhythmic, and you can see immediately what you're supposed to do. Yeah, it's fun. I would recommend it. Some people have mentioned using lifelines. I mean, hopefully I won't drop anything, but yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So that is Stromboli, and I'm using Copper Corgi Rosabili, which is a custom color for us, and I just love Rosabili. Love it. I know I didn't work on this one. Yeah, Stromboli, it's very autumn. Is that what you said? Yeah. The Copper Corgi, yes. Rosabili is very autumn. So I need to reprioritize what I work on based on the weather, I guess. We're still really hot here. I really haven't done anything here. I shouldn't even show it, but this is the Pasadena Pullover. And this is also something that I could probably wear. I am going to block. Okay, so I am moving forward on this one. I have my front and the back. I'm going to block them tonight. I'm trying to think if I'm going to block it or spray it so that I can start seaming, because that's the next thing that's going to need to happen. A lot of people don't like seaming. I find it kind of satisfying. It annoys me to have the pieces laying around, quite honestly, but so I kind of find it satisfying to piece them and like see it come together. All right, and then just one more, I promise. One more. This is my sister's scarf. A lot of lace, and I thought I was doing really good, and I did work on it a little bit. But when I thought, well, I'm going to weigh my yarn so I can feel like motivated, and I'm just shy of more than halfway. Now, I guess that, Teresa doesn't mind seaming either. I know some people are like, it's done, but I don't want to seam it. I really don't mind it. So maybe I should look. Let's just look right now. This is Knitwise, bless your heart, her squish silk fingering. Okay, this makes me feel a little better. There's 437 yards in her balls. It is 100 grams, so there's 48 grams left. I'm trying to remember, 48 grams left. So, I mean, I'm going to have to see how long she wants it. I mean, it needs to be longer than this for sure. Maybe this much longer. And I need to block it. So when I block it, can y'all tell that for me, I just really enjoy knitting sweaters, but like something like this where it just goes on forever, I just get so bored. It's beautiful, like I love it, but it's not the one I go to. You'd think this would be the one I go to because the pattern's not that difficult at all. But Anyhow, lots of fun things, a lot of new yarns. We've got other new things that just came in today. And I want to show you one quick thing. Can I? I'm just going to grab this real quick. Those are all my projects. But so this, I did get this bag for myself for my birthday. Isn't that fun? And I brought it today for the first time. I shoved a lot of my projects in there. And I love it because it's got this little squirrel on it. And sometimes I feel like I just do that. I squirrel around. So anyway, I'm looking at this to see what else I want to talk about, but it's a very old script, so it's not going to tell me much. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good week. I look forward to maybe getting some progress on some of these other projects a little bit and sharing them with you next week. All right. Let us know if we can help you with anything. Hello, was that Gail? Loretta, thank you for watching. You can text us, email us, or call us, but make sure to check us out on fuzzygoatyarns.com. And yeah, you guys have a great week. And yeah, on football season too. That's what I'm just thinking about. What else? Okay, football season and hockey season has started. All right, you take care. When was my birthday? My birthday was in August. Teresa wanted to know. I think I mentioned it on my live. Anyway, you guys have a great week, and we'll catch up soon. Bye.